Yo, what's going on? This Talk Stop podcast. This your boy here, man. I know some niggas got some tight asses waiting on that election. Nigga, release your ass. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it was a dark, stormy night in November. Trump got reelected. Booga, booga, booga. Yeah, it's your boy C.
It's your boy Nord. Happy Halloween, everybody. Yeah, I mean, I'm going that simple. Let's get it.
Got a couple guests in here today.
I got a
Hey,
couple guests in here, man.
I'm gonna let y'all decide who go first.
I'm eager to listen to these fellas.
Either one.
Go ahead, Clint. You sitting there dying to go, Clint.
Happy Halloween.
I want to thank Talk and Talk for the chance to be back. And I want to say up front that you all have invited me because what I'm going to do, because y'all been so kind and gracious to me, I'm gonna drop $100 into y'all cash register. Y'all didn't ask for it. Never have asked me for any type of donation or anything. But when you think you got something to say and you turn around and people want to hear what you got to say, that's a very humbling thing.
Mm.
Everybody don't want to listen to what everybody got to say.
Right.
You all have you all have wrapped your heads around what I've said, and we've done a few episodes, and we're back right now with the election just next week. And I just want to let y'all know I'm grateful.
This week. Yeah.
I'm
We,
grateful.
hey, look.
Gave
And
you
we
the
grateful.
platform.
Yeah.
To talk.
And we so grateful for your gift.
Definitely grateful. And we got another guest.
If he gonna do 200.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
See, I kind of hate when Clint went first because he stole my thunder.
He stole it.
But you had it though. You could have took it from me.
You right, but it's all good. This your boy Donovan, man, a.k.a. Razor. For y'all out there in the streets, y'all know me. I got a little donation too today because y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all boys get me through my day at work from time to time.
We appreciate it,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I would cash out, but them cash out broke. Them boys got me screwed up, so I can't cash out.
Hey,
But
so you doing the traditional, old-fashioned way.
old-fashioned
That's the
way.
king right there.
Yeah.
All right.
And one more thing. See, when you run across a brother like 48 years young like myself, and he ain't got no dye in his beard, no Beijing on his face,
You dripping.
you done ran across a brother that keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
No Noxzema. No Noxzema.
Keep it 100.
Right.
We'll leave it at that.
You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Hey, but you just made the decision for. I've been thinking about the Beijing. You just made me fuck that Beijing. You know what I'm saying? Let me rock the salt and pepper.
I've been writing that shit since about 5th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I bet you talking shit about that Beijing too.
It ain't done,
So
right?
We
got a
talking
bad
shit about
name.
them, though.
Yeah.
We talking shit about them quick weed.
But man,
She be looking like a bird nest on the head. But, well, hey, we back at the jack-off hour. Easy.
You gonna disrupt the election talking like that? You talking about miscounting votes?
Yeah, nigga. Talk like got some shit, Clint. Presidential debate going on
Yeah,
here.
presidential debate, man. Let's goddamn go and get down
Nigga
to
talking
the
like Trump.
mother. Yeah, hey, Trump do this a lot.
Well, let me say this, though, before we get started. You know, the question was asked,
we
you know,
started.
you got on all black. Well, I come to deliver the eulogy of the Trump, Pence, and his supporters tonight. That's why I'm dressed in
I'm
all
gonna tell you
black.
this,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Huh?
You should have saved that outfit, bro.
Huh?
You should have saved it.
Okay.
But that's a tall order.
I like
But
it. I like it.
hey,
Yeah, you
I like that
prepared, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just in case.
I tell you what,
Oh,
he tried to blood my nose first, didn't he?
Tell you about that swinging on you.
Yeah, they say if you gonna get into something with you, you know you're gonna lose. Throw the first punch, so at least you say you got one lick in.
got one again.
Because after that, you got ass whooping coming.
Right.
Well, since you said it like that, I guess I got my tooth.
Let me ask, before we get started, let me ask, has anybody already voted and has anybody seen the ballot?
I'm doing mine on November the 3rd at the spot,
Traditional.
the traditional way.
Okay. So we ain't got no early voters here. Okay. Hey, anybody seen the ballot?
I haven't.
No, sir.
Hey,
I looked at it.
I looked at the ballot. You know what I'm saying?
I looked at it. Look at some of the local elections going on. Yeah. I took a little
Hey,
look at Batopia.
Did y'all know this? We got a person from South Carolina that's running for vice president. It's a black woman. She running with Howie Hawkins. Her last name is something Walker, Dorothy Walker. So they the Green Party.
Okay.
It's the Green Party. They running, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She from Florence, South Carolina. Hey, no, you might
I
want to
didn't
check
know
it in them. They talking about reparations
Oh,
and
okay.
shit like that.
No, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah. But what I want to know is how would a Green Party, if they get elected, how would they be able to, work in office? You know what I'm saying? When it's a Democratic.
I know nothing about the Green Party. I'm gonna have to turn to one of these guys.
I think it's just more of a symbolic thing.
Yeah.
They don't have, you got to be able to bring a whole lot of muscle to the electoral
Exactly.
college.
Yeah.
The electoral college is,
It's almost like they ain't got no muscle to even.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have no.
it's sort of like what Bernie Sanders was trying to do
With the
in
independent.
2016, and that's as close as any outside of the main two have gotten in my life. And I've been watching this since like in the Jimmy Carter time. And I've been keeping an eye on it since then, and it's always been a Democrat or Republican.
Yeah.
And Bernie had the best shot at cracking that thing, and that Clinton machine just knocked him out of it.
They don't even talk about the third party from a national level. I mean, you probably have to get on the ballot to see it, to read the ballot to see it.
Yeah, because they got
They ain't got no media outlets. Third party.
they got about 3 more parties that's running. Green, something else, and something else.
Yeah, libertarian.
Libertarian. One of them is a woman.
Mm.
One of them is a woman. You know what I mean?
What's their whole aim, though?
What?
Because they don't really think they got a chance of winning,
I
dude.
tell you, that motherfucker, that Green Party, they talking.
But that's what I might have to go
But what you're
down.
saying is, which they just, yeah, you're right. Stranger things have happened. I don't think they got a chance of hell of winning. But, they still collecting money while they're running, right?
Okay.
Still get paid.
They're trying to get their way though.
Yeah. They trying to make the money.
With her being the vice president of Florence, South Carolina, we ain't gonna get behind her.
Well, for me, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, since into this
Black
thing.
woman too.
She could easily get my vote because I'm really not. Hail Mary say I'm a Democrat and yada yada. I'm not really voting for Biden. I'm voting Trump out.
Voting Trump out.
Okay.
He just
That's
can't
a lot
have
of
my
them.
vote. He
Yeah.
can't have my vote.
Mm.
Because we done talked about things about Biden. He really ain't gonna do nothing for us. He's gonna give us what we've been getting from the rest of them. Clinton, Obama. He's not gonna cater to the black party. I have a conversation with a guy named Prince Rodriguez. Shout out to Prince. He said we need to do something they need to do something for us to get our vote. Give us something.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just running down there, checking off Democrat, walk out of there. Don't even know what you voted for,
Right.
why you voted.
Mm-hmm.
But what I tell Prince is this: you ain't gonna get that this election. We're too late to the party. Now the next 4 years with Cube doing what he doing, we might be able to get something we want. Now, Trump has come out with the platinum plan, since we're talking about that. Why did he name it the Platinum Plan?
What would you prefer you name it?
Well, he could have said the Spinner Plan because he's shooting at niggas.
What up?
The Spinner Plan. The Spinner Wheel Plan. How about
Black
it?
will.
plan.
Rise
Where do you think
from-
Platinum came from? He's shooting at you.
I mean, I'm thinking he taking this to it's top of the line. He's speaking your language. He a salesman. And he say platinum to niggas, you get their attention.
Hell, man. He's speaking to a small group of blacks.
What did you like or dislike about it? The platinum plan. Did you read it?
Well, he said he wanna make Juneteenth a national holiday. That was one of them. And I didn't read it, man. I did skim over it, and I said, man,
Well, I read it in its
actually
totality.
liked it.
I
But
read it.
You actually like
I
the
don't
Platinum Plan?
believe him. That's my thing. I don't believe he gonna really do it.
and why wait till now? Why he didn't do it like his first 100 days when he went into office?
Well, top
He
of the
trying to
platinum
give
plan.
us something, like you just said. It couldn't be that.
At the top of the platinum plan, he kind of told you what he had
He's shooting
somewhat
for your,
did already for you. Right.
He's shooting for your vote.
Right.
He's
Now-
shooting for the black vote.
You brought up the platinum plan, I didn't.
Okay.
But you brought up something that I looked at intensely.
Okay.
Took a couple notes on.
Okay.
You right. Some of that shit don't even sound feasible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the healthcare shit sound. It's nowhere like a Democratic healthcare plan. And Clint, I guess this is what I'm saying right here. He gonna take it back the way it was before Obama did the shit. Basically, is what I'm getting from. Other than adding teledocs and trying to work on our behind the scene issues. But now, as far as some of that shit about giving some black capital, that can happen. As far as
There we go.
you know, letting us start our own business and shit like that, you know, federal break for that shit. I believe every bit of that shit.
But why now?
Why not now? Why not now?
You know why now?
Because he wants your vote.
He wants your vote.
But that's straight.
Quid pro quo.
That's straight.
What's wrong
As
with
long
that?
as he
Yeah.
go through with it.
What's wrong with that? The whole thing has always been about a campaign promise for a vote. This ain't nothing new.
Okay, you're right.
Judge O'Brien
That's why
said this.
Biden doing the electric slide.
That's
That black
Yeah,
cookout,
right.
Yeah,
Bill
that's
Clinton played the saxophone.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton,
That's all he had to do.
Hillary Clinton got
He
on
played
stage.
saxophone, nigga, we crazy
Nigga
for it.
belted.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton got on stage with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Quid pro quo. I mean, stop saying he doing it for a vote. What we ought to be doing is making campaign donation. That's how you get what you want. Damn a vote. The Asians, they ain't on no meeting like that talking about who we gonna give our vote to. They show over that right there.
So you say
The name of this
Let's
thing,
talk.
the name of this thing is not one man, one vote. The name of American politics is $1, one vote. $5, 5 votes. $100, 100 votes. And the numbers just keep going. The more numbers, the more votes. This is what we got to get into. Campaign contribution. And I don't know how
break
we
that
missed
down,
that.
Clint. You gotta break that down, cause I don't think I'm really not following you. What you mean? Who do I give my contribution to?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You saying sound like you saying you give money, just give money to Trump, to the campaign.
That's what he
That's
said,
what you're saying.
and I don't think that's what you meant.
That's exactly what I meant.
Okay.
That's
Clean
not
up
what I
then.
meant.
That's exactly what I meant.
Based on what he's offering, you feel like, okay, so we need to start.
It ain't
supporting
based
him.
on what he's offering. When you make campaign contributions, you tell him what you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Now you got some power.
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
Got some
okay.
leverage.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You don't say him.
And then you get to holding on his ass
And like
about
Cube,
2 years in.
like Cube said, if they make a promise, they got to hold up to it. The Biden camp won't talk about what they call now the platinum plan. Biden camp won't talk about it. They said we ain't gonna make no commitment.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Yeah, they said,
After we done won and we say fuck you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They said it.
Mm-hmm.
They said it.
So we got to get into campaign contribution. We got to get into PACs, political action committees. We got to form these things where we can bring in that money, and in one unison, drop 50, 100 grand, 200 grand. Things will change. Things will change real quick. But see, we've always looked at that as cheating. Black community look at that as cheating.
But see, this the thing though, Clint. That's my whole thing for not wanting back. See, it ain't that many people that can go up to Trump and hand him some money, cause he already got it.
And that's why he said, I'm gonna pay for it myself.
Right. But see, with Biden, you know he can be bought.
Been bought.
They all do that.
He been bought.
They all do that.
Oh, you forgot your steno pad, man.
Yeah, man. Damn,
There's notes.
carry on.
But campaign contributions though. So that's what we need to do.
That's what we need to do.
So how do
And
we
this
go
is
about
a-
that? How do we go about that?
Yeah, you're right.
Political Action Committee. Everybody familiar with that?
I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
You got Political Action Committee, and then you have what they call super PACs. That's where them big boys. You drop 250 grand.
But see, we not there, Clint. You gotta
I
talk
know.
our language.
That's why
baby.
we're coming back.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why we're coming back to the PAC.
Okay.
Political Action
We
Committee.
got $150
That's right.
together today.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So what we do, we bring that together. We get other people to buy into what we're talking about, and that is political leverage. You know, and we forget about these touchy issues. You know, there's some issues that, you know, we don't need to be discussing because that's not going to be handled by government policy. We want to deal with issues that government policy can deal with, and that is, you said the platinum plan, access to capital, HBCU funding,
Right.
okay, and other things that will affect us
More
immediately
approval rates on loans.
on the ground
Yeah,
floor.
right.
You know, bring in what they call exclusive economic zone. Now, Senator Tim Scott from the lower part of the country, he's already started something in this principle. Designated areas in the black community that's guaranteed direct federal funding that will create jobs, businesses, and improve our education facilities.
Okay.
This is what we want to focus on. Jobs, access to capital, and quality education facilities. Now, when you say education, see, they talk like education is on the east side of town, 1 + 1 is 2, and on our side of town, it changes to something else. Math is math everywhere you go. Science is science everywhere you go. What the problem is, in our community, you got no access to privilege. See, they kids flunking just like ours, but they can cook the books.
Okay, talk about that privilege.
They cooking the books.
You're right. That's how them dumbass want to get in.
Them white folks dumb as shit.
Yeah, yeah. You're right, but they cooking the books.
They cooking the
And,
books.
what's the girl, Lauren? She going to jail now.
Right. For paying for all the way to college. Yeah.
Who was it now?
Old girl from Full House.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
white lady from Full House.
Okay, she going
Out
to
there in
jail. How much
California.
time? How much time to go?
2 months? 2 months, some shit like
Oh,
that.
man.
Oh, but see, you need to go back and look at a book called, the name of the book is Dream Hoarders. Dream Hoarders.
That sound goddamn vicious.
And it deals with all of this. This book came out 4 years ago. And it talks about how these privileged neighborhoods are doing every damn thing they can to get their kids into the Elite 8 colleges. So you got these programs where students submit their academic credentials, and these motherfuckers go out there and pass them along to all these institutions, Ivy League, Big Ten, ACC, Big 8, okay. And if you got if your money good, do like the lady getting ready to go to jail, you can pay the owner of these facilities, and they can go in there and pay somebody off. It'll get your child in there on a goddamn rowboat scholarship
But
Yeah, I think that's exactly what she did.
for free.
Yeah.
Clint, let me take you back a little bit.
Okay.
Because you said we gotta get this group together,
Mm-hmm.
and you immediately died into like three things that we need to
Right,
jump into, right?
right.
But let me go more of a. Let me bring it down some more. I mean, you start out $250,000. I had to bring you down.
Come on
let me
back.
bring it down some
Come
more.
on back. Come on back. Let's do $10 a month, $25 a month.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's take
$25 a month.
the money out altogether. We just not getting started.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say Trump is our district. I'm good. Trump is our district representative, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We know he's racist, but we need some shit changed in our district. How do we get our people past that he's so-called racist to even sit down and talk to him? Because that's the problem you're gonna have now. You got to get them there.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
That's a tough job. That's a tough assignment too.
But
That's a tough job.
But once you bring that bag of money with you, he not gonna be as racist as you think he is. Once you bring that bag with you,
Let me tell you something.
Ain't nobody.
Let me tell you something. Let me
Well,
tell
he
you-
ain't gonna put it out.
Look at. Let me tell you. I'm gonna see if I can pull something out of my
You gonna
on
have to talk to
racism.
him, though.
On racism. Let me see if I can pull
Like
something out.
that. Like we already said.
There have been situations. Let's look at the black dollar. Let's look at the black dollar. And let's go back to the civil rights movement. The whole thing about the civil rights movement was to get the black dollar out of the black community. We were living, and this is not me talking, pull up United States Department of Commerce, 1958. The secretary of the Commerce Department is explaining how they covertly came into the black community, started in 1932, doing surveillances, mainly up north, where they could hang those cameras up on buildings and stuff like that. Didn't have that so much in the South, but they had that capability in the North, looking at how we spend our money. And they seen, hell, these motherfuckers got plenty goddamn money. And not only that, they pay the bills on time. This before they even talking about goddamn credit ratings and shit. They pay the bills on time, and they're consistent in what they're doing. So the civil rights movement covertly was started because they watched our spending habits and said, the powers that be said, that bigot shit, y'all can get this shit out the way.
we need this money.
We gonna get this goddamn money.
And boy, the white folk funded that civil rights movement so heavily.
They funded it.
They invested in their shit, boy.
Now let me tell you what we had today. Such a hoodoo job they did on us. South Carolina. The black families, after we pay our taxes, after our paycheck, we walk away with $25 billion every year. Pre-Trump. That's before Trump.
That's for Trump.
That's before Trump.
Pre-Trump.
That shit done jumped since Trump been in there. North Carolina. The whole state of North Carolina, blacks walk away with $60 billion. You can go to the University of Georgia. They did this research. University of Georgia did the research. The state of Georgia them motherfuckers walk away with $80 billion after they pay taxes.
That's pre-Trump or Trump?
Pre-Trump.
What you doing after Trump?
What they doing?
Who in the hell know that motherfucker?
It seems like, dog, it's like you ready to interject right there for a second.
So when
Well,
Trump,
he answered his own question. He answered my question.
Oh, okay.
so
I
when
want to
Trump,
know where he was getting. My bad.
look, I was saying, so when Trump said he done did more for the
Absolutely.
black man, he ain't lying.
Man, the numbers came out Friday.
He dropped unemployment.
The numbers came out Thursday. The last quarter, the economy with the virus, did 7.4%. Do you know how much goddamn shit that is? That is when if the U.S. economy did 3% in a year, that's like a goddamn you going to the Hall of Fame.
That's Hall of Fame shit.
That's Hall of Fame shit right there.
So he doubled that.
In a quarter, in a virus, all this negative shit going on, no goddamn stimulus plan. Goddamn, you got a empty bench on the Supreme Court, and the business people say, fuck all that. It's $1, one vote. The economy did 7.4%. See, we don't understand those numbers. Listen, when we listen to the radio, our radio station never say anything to us about what the stock market did today or where it's at in that part in the afternoon. It don't ever say nothing about the stock market. We only hear about it in that evening news for about 20 seconds.
They don't want you to know.
Well, it ain't that they don't want us to know. We don't try to find out. That's our fault.
Okay, so
That ain't racism. That's stupidity on our part.
Okay, so how does that 1% that you talking about, that upper echelon, affect a young man like myself? Because you talking about the top echelon. That's what Trump. That's what he shooting at. That's what he really supports. That's why the economy needs to strive based on. He want to keep all them going. Because they going to keep, it's going to trickle down. It's a trickle down effect. Don't get me wrong.
You answered your own question.
There you go. You
You
damn
took it
sure
out.
did.
You answered your own question.
That's
Okay,
it.
but listen. This is what I'm saying. The effect, it ain't going to be that much of a difference.
Bullshit.
Nah, the bullshit.
It just went
it ain't.
7.4%.
Hold on, let me
Listen.
finish though.
Listen,
let me hear.
I can be honest with you. Man, my lifestyle ain't changed in the last 10 years based on what the presidency was doing. It damn sure ain't changed because Trump in there.
Let me tell you this. Let me just say this right quick. Right quick. I'm just go right back to it. Whether your money really changed up and down, up and down, I can say this: the people who asking me for money, that went down. that went down.
That went out. Okay.
Get deep on it now.
Yeah,
Get deep on it for
That
real.
went
That's
down with
straight.
me.
Hey,
Whether
you
your
know
money-
why? I'm going to tell you. They tired of asking your ass.
They tired of I ain't never got it no way.
They tired of asking your ass,
What you
man.
trying to say? They got money now?
I'm saying,
Trump put their ass to work.
I mean, it's a fact that he put black people to work. It ain't never been below 20% ever.
It's a record now.
It's a record now.
But-
Ever. So yeah, it's a fact he did. I'm not saying the number saying.
I'm gonna tell you some shit T.I. said. He kind of feel like you, Donovan. He don't give a fuck what he did. He's so disrespectful. His whole
See,
thing
that's-
is fuck y'all. Like we don't give a fuck about y'all, your mama, none of that shit. Yeah, we might do a couple things, but it's still
I don't know how
fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
fuck you.
That's
yeah,
the part
so
I'm
it's so
representing.
much blatant disrespect that he
But
gotta go.
But
You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
go.
like I said though, I don't give a fuck what he say. Malcolm X, he hated Clinton, but he still had to sit down and talk to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, I don't understand how
Let
you
me
getting
ask
that
you
fixed with that attitude right there.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
understand.
you
I've
trying
never
to
seen.
fix it by
What you mean?
voting
What
him
you mean?
out?
Say that again.
That's his way.
I said, I don't
of
understand how
going.
you get anything fixed by not talking to the man in power.
Amen.
He trying to vote him out.
Okay.
That's how
Oh,
he
yeah,
trying
you-
to-
Okay, but say you don't vote him out then.
You got 4 years to deal with him.
Yeah.
And
But you got 4 years to deal with a damaged relationship you just made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and be honest with you, man. Everybody who pretty much feel the way I'm feeling, the way T.I. feeling, man, they really betting that he ain't gonna get another 4.
Let me ask you
this question.
And let me tell you, I got 2 things I'm gonna tell you on that. We said something about stock market. I want to chime in and tell you that.
Okay.
If Trump don't make it back Tuesday, that stock market going haywire
You ain't gonna have time
the
to get this shit
wrong
out.
way. That stock market dropping.
Freak.
That motherfucker
Okay.
went
And
bad last week.
Yeah,
And
terrible
It went
last
bad.
week.
It went bad Friday went bad.
Okay.
And your 401k is going to the
32.
toilet.
But look though, dog,
Listen.
this the deepest shit. How you gonna have time to get it out? You
You don't
not
get it
gonna-
out.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah.
So-
But
but
if you don't make it in that
I ain't
motherfucker
worried
tomorrow,
about that.
if you don't make that shit going south.
Okay, that's
You know what's
true.
gonna
That's
zero?
true.
You don't got nothing.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
true
And
statement.
then-
That's
You
true
can't come
statement.
back.
But historically, what does the stock market do?
This ain't we dealing a totally different
Yeah, this
environment. This environment is not
This is
not like
unprecedented
any other.
territory.
I don't
This is
think it's
uncharted
going to
territory.
zero.
uncharted territory.
It ain't going to zero. It may tank.
It's gonna tank.
It may
I
tank.
hope
It's
it
gonna
don't.
tank.
It's gonna tank.
It's gonna
if
tank.
you don't make it in there.
Well,
It's
let me
gonna tank.
can I say this?
It's gonna tank.
And then I'm
Go
gonna say
ahead.
it like I told
Yeah.
you, Don. Me and you get talk. I said I was looking at numbers and you saying Trump doing 1 term. Hey, the last motherfucker that did 1 term was in '93.
Yep, you're right.
That's been almost 25 years ago. So if you look at that numbers, I'm gonna say he getting ready to do another term. Cause, like I said, Bush was last one for the 1 term.
Yeah, all right. I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, what that? George W.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
W
the
wasn't there.
last motherfucker
Damn,
did 1
I
term.
didn't
Yeah.
realize
And that was in '93.
And then he picked up 2 more terms with the damn son though.
Yeah. He picked up 2 more terms. Yeah.
So,
But this election is different. You got more people voting than they did in 2016 when Obama ran, and we came out to vote.
Let me say this on that note. I dropped something on Facebook last week. 2 questions I asked. Give me the number of total blacks in America. And then give me the total number of the total population of people in America. When you look at the numbers and you do the math, we don't have enough people to make an election go north or south. Black, vote. Can't do it. We 12% of the population.
Go ahead.
Out of 370 million people, we 12% of the population, and most of that, not most, a lot of that is locked up. A lot of that that's on the street can't vote because of they've been locked up. And a lot of that is underage, can't vote. We can't move a national election.
so we can't move the nigga.
We can't move it.
We can't move the nigga.
Clint,
It's
I disagree
symbolic.
with you,
I
Clint.
It's only symbolic.
I
Clint,
disagree.
Clint.
I disagree.
And this is why I'm going to say this.
I disagree.
The
Do the math. Do
The
the math.
ballot of the bullet.
Do the math.
Listen at me. Listen at me now. The ballot of the bullet. Right? Now, these white folk, they pretty much, I mean, it ain't like it's all black people that Democrat. There's a lot of white ones too, right?
Who says so?
It is.
The number, I mean, the vote
don't
say
know
so because like I said, it ain't but 12% of us.
You don't know that.
So if we got 50% Democratic votes, you know that 38 of that had to be white, right?
Let me tell you something. When Trump came out, Make America Great Again, he stole a lot of white
He
Democrats.
did.
He did.
He did.
He did.
He right. He did.
And
He
he
did.
still got them.
Nope, they coming back.
They're not.
Well,
They
no,
coming
I
back.
think he still got them. I think he still got them.
They coming back.
They're not
Let me
coming
tell you the
back.
reason why they voted Trump in.
But the black vote do matter though, Clint.
I'm not, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it don't matter. What I'm saying is it won't move the needle. We
I'm
don't
saying
have
it
the-
will though
to.
because
It has to.
Yeah, I'm saying it will.
Why are they shooting at us for our vote? Why do we have a platinum plan
Bruh.
if they don't need our vote?
Bruh, it's game.
Listen to me.
It's game.
Going back to what
I
I
hope
was
you
saying.
wrong, Clint.
It's game. It's game. I mean, we can sit here and we can, unless we're gonna pull up the numbers and look at what the numbers say. I'm not talking height. Voting is height. Look at here. I said again, the U.S. election process is based on $1, one vote. Not one man, one vote. We don't put no goddamn money up. We don't vote. You don't control government policy. You don't determine where government funds are directed.
And all he's saying is this. When you throwing your old lady something, she gonna cook, clean, do all the shit you need.
I couldn't have said it no better than that.
But when you ain't throwing her shit,
You got
What
some dirty drawers.
boy,
on
you
your
got
hand.
dirt. Go wash your own motherfucking clothes.
Thankful of dishes.
Yeah,
At least when you doing something for when you paying bills, you can come in here and say, God damn, you ain't cook shit.
yeah, yeah.
And that's all he's saying. Take your money down into the
And she'll do it.
And she'll
do
do it.
something.
Yeah.
right. But if you get a can that money, like, God damn, man, you ain't put no pork
Come
on
on,
in my
now.
hood.
Yeah.
And they got that.
It's-
do a little
it's-
research.
We got to wake up because what we're doing, we're fighting.
Sleep that week.
We sleep, man.
Sleep as fuck.
We
Sleep
sleep.
as fuck.
Not really. We in a coma.
Coma.
We really in a coma, and it ain't got nothing to do with Trump. Ain't got nothing to do with Democrat, Republican.
That's
Ain't got nothing to do with Biden.
That's true.
It ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
What got something to do with it, then, Clint?
It's our unconscious belief in a white God
That's real.
that prevents us from joining hand to hand and doing the basic shit in our community to make it thrive. And when I said basic, I'm saying like you take care of your house. You cut the grass, you mow the lawn, you wash the dishes, you teach your children how to read, write, do arithmetic.
How we get that back? How we gonna get it back?
Anybody here familiar with the Haitian Revolution?
Ooh. Boy, they kill your motherfucking ass if you hit any type of light skin on your head. Bloodshed.
The French had Haiti on lockdown. It's a little bitty island.
They owned it.
Well, that was Abu Dhabi, wasn't it? Ain't Abu Dhabi.
No, that was Baby Doc.
Oh.
Was Baby Doc? Claude, yeah, Baby Doc. The Baby Doc guy in there in the 80s. But we're going back 2-3 centuries. The Haitian Revolution, the French was just, had them folk just, goddamn.
The French owned it, right?
Yeah. Sugar cane, making them work. Just brutally. Brutal. Just like it was here. Brutal.
Right.
You had a motherfucker rise up by the name of Jean-Jacques Dessalines. And another motherfucker rise up named Toussaint Overture.
Too short.
Toussaint.
Too shot.
Toussaint Overture. And when they started that revolution, they told them Haitians, they said, God damn it, if a motherfucker come up in here saying something about a white God, I don't care if he says name Jesus Christ. You take this goddamn machete and you split his motherfucking skull.
Shit.
Split his shit.
You split his goddamn skull.
Right.
He said, you want to win this war? Put down your white God. You know I'm looking on Facebook the last 2 weeks. Black people putting faces up of a goddamn white Jesus talking about, his resurrection and life and his love and a goddamn white blonde-headed motherfucker got hair down to his back.
Right.
In 2020,
20.
They
still
still
slaves.
lost.
Still slaves. You
Yeah.
still locked up.
Yeah.
They just took chains off of you.
in 2020, you mean to tell me you so that goddamn docile? Bro,
That
forget.
naive.
Trump gonna win the election. That's it. We can move on and try to fix our problem.
But look though, hold on.
Is you all right
Hold
now?
on.
We
You
gonna
all right?
No.
Donovan ain't accepted
Hey,
that shit yet.
that's a lot of them ain't all right.
No.
They wasn't all right. Hey,
Hold
how
on.
many
Saturday when
pads-
you do the
how
show,
many pads?
This
How
is
many
be
pads?
fine.
Hillary
This
Clinton-
is
Hey,
come to pass. All this way he talking.
hey,
Man, please.
hey,
Well, look though.
let me tell you something. Let me say this. Let me say this, and I'll get a mic to somebody else. In 2016, had Trump behind in the polls. Now you know what the polls are for.
Well, Hillary was ahead. Yeah, you're right.
The polls are for selling advertising.
Right.
That's for selling advertising.
But you know
That's
what they said,
That's a
though?
money machine.
Yeah.
The polls are money. If they come out right now, okay, you got professional people that watch how this stuff go. And the professionals have come out and say Biden's upper crust out in the field have come back. They say it ain't there. They say it's not there. What they should be looking at to see that ought to synchronize with those polls, they said it's not there. They are pulling back. Biden, he better be glad it's a goddamn virus. Because if it took on the campaign trail,
He get his ass whooped.
that motherfucker.
He get his ass punished.
He better.
He
You,
get
them,
his ass punished then.
them sunglasses he got on.
Yeah.
That motherfucker have on a goddamn black cape. You see Hillary Clinton, goddamn, they had sent her to the hospital trying to be on the campaign trail. You can't deal with. Let me tell you something. I don't know what Trump offended black people. I'm not saying he ain't said some shit. I haven't heard it. Now y'all have to bring me
No,
up
he
to
don't
speed.
say some little.
Give
I mean, he
him
don't
give
say
him a
it.
couple,
Hey,
Donovan.
look,
Give
give
him a
me a
couple
couple.
examples.
Give me a couple.
You said that.
And I'm being honest. You know,
Just the
Go
simple fact that he didn't even want to denounce white supremacists is enough on the debate.
brother, you ought to be grown enough to denounce this yourself. You don't need nobody doing that for you.
No.
You be grown. Be a grown man and say, fuck that shit. I don't give a damn president. Don't stop it or not. I'll stop. I'll renounce the shit right here.
But see, that's the
I know
thing.
we
Stand by,
in.
stand back.
Yeah.
I know the position. I know the position he holds.
Clint, I got some land in Florida. I see.
I don't need it. I can't hold on to the shit I got right here. That's
You're not gonna get
see,
deep
let's go back to
rooted
the-
black folks to get to where
But that's
you at
sad though,
with
bro.
Trump. With Trump.
That's
With Trump. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it, man. You're not gonna do it. He
Well,
sits
but-
up at these rallies and tell them, bump him on the head when you put him in the car. Who you think he talking about?
right. But see,
Y'all ain't never heard that shit?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
I heard
that shit.
that.
T.I. talking
I heard him
about.
say
It's
yesterday.
too
He said son of a
disrespectful.
bitch. He said friend or foe. Somebody spraying water at one of his rallies or some shit. He said, is that a friend or a foe? Like, and when nobody
Where it come
answer,
from?
right?
Yeah.
I listen to Rush Limbaugh. Hey, look, he said this. He said one more last. He said last time, but I laughed like, but he said friend or foe. He said if it's a foe, get that son of a bitch out of here.
Get him out of
Get
here.
that son of a bitch out of here.
Get him out of here.
They say Trump tell motherfucker like that, whoop his ass,
On the way out.
and we'll pay for your shit to get
get
you out of jail.
Right. See, Trump,
Y'all offended by that?
I'm not.
man, listen.
I'm not at all. I don't give a fuck about that.
He too far away from a traditional president for,
Well, see-
for,
but see,
for majority of the United States.
That's our problem.
Yeah, and that's what's going on.
That's a problem.
And
That's our problem.
No,
That we-
listen,
That's the American
listen,
people
listen to
problem.
me.
That
Let's
you
go
look
back.
at. That you don't look at the duty. You don't look at the results. We need to look at the results.
See, you throw the results out the window when the motherfucker spitting in your face. Now, y'all
No,
don't
you
need to go
don't.
back to talking about the spitting in
No,
the
you
face.
don't. No, you don't.
No,
do
yes,
that.
you do. See, that's what's happening.
But you still
listen,
need a
bro.
paycheck. You
Listen
still
to
need a
me.
paycheck.
Listen to me.
That's right.
You see this?
That's results.
You see this?
That's results.
You see this?
And he keep coming,
You see this?
and I'll keep coming for
You
them
see this?
motherfuckers.
Oh, listen.
Let me go ahead, though.
You see this? See, this ain't got no feelings.
I'm coming for them too.
This ain't got no feelings. You know what I'm saying? This ain't never paper.
Hold up now.
This ain't never paper.
Hold up.
See, they done got you tricked into believing this is
Hold
what
up.
it's all about.
But see, though,
Hold
You see
up
what I'm
now.
saying? Ho.
Let
I
him finish.
just said,
humanity.
didn't I drop 80 billion, 60 billion?
Let him finish though. Clint,
25
hey,
billion.
Clint, let him finish. Let him finish because I know you're gonna be able to respond. Because I already see where he's going.
See, humanity, that means something. That's what the problem is. You can't just throw your fellow brother away just based on. Cause we gonna get some more of these.
What we throwing
Once
away?
you gone,
When you said
that's
throw them
it.
away, explain that. When you said throw them away,
Stroking racism. Letting these boys pull you over and treat you how they want to treat you. Stroking racism. That's what the problem is.
the
The
real
fact that he
Jesus,
strokes racism.
the real Jesus, not that long hair and them blue eyes.
You talk to him?
The real one, yeah, I talked to him.
Okay.
The
Oh,
real
yeah,
one said,
wool.
if a motherfucker insult you, give him the other side of the cheek. Hey, you bigger than that. That motherfucker ain't talking shit. You a grown ass man.
So this means it's all.
Where it can take us to.
What good
You
is a
take
seat
it
at the
ahead.
table if I can't eat?
They said the love of money is the root of all evil.
It is.
But goddamn church be acting for it every goddamn Sunday, don't
You
they?
goddamn
Yeah.
right.
They do.
They stop.
No.
Couple times.
Yeah.
A couple
Preach.
times.
Yeah, you right.
They do.
Yeah, you right.
Act for it every
I
goddamn
never
Sunday.
could understand goddamn three goddamn
It was too
Three
many.
plates.
It
Three
kept
plates
coming.
going around.
Right?
One
No.
for pennies,
It kept coming.
Yeah.
one for small change, one for a couple dollars, and then here come the big boss.
Then they asking for more.
Yes,
When
sir.
they ain't reach their goal. You know what I'm
Midweek
saying?
service, yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
It take money to run the church too. Now
It
I'm not
take-
defending the church. I'm just saying.
It take money.
it do
to run
take
all
money to
that.
run the
Right,
church. It do
right,
take money to run
right,
the church.
right,
You right,
right.
though.
No,
It take
it
money to
take
run the
money.
church.
That ain't,
you
they
ain't got
ain't
the
running
pastor aid.
It take money to run the mosque.
They ain't running a
Building fund,
goddamn.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They not running a goddamn thing. That ain't church. That's a bunch of goddamn game.
I
Somebody
don't know
got a
about
book.
that,
Somebody got a book out right now.
Now, Cliff,
Said-
hold now. See,
somebody got a
hold.
book out right now. Said the church can go to hell. I'm gonna get some copies and give them away for free. Goddamn.
See, Clint.
I'm gonna do like Jesus. I'm gonna walk up in that motherfucking turn over tables, kick motherfucker's ass out, tell you ain't nothing but the sons of Satan. God damn it.
See, Clint.
Them motherfuckers ain't shit, ain't done shit. That should be our banking institution right there. That should be
How
our
much money
access
we gonna
to
give
capital.
them?
That should be our access to capital right there.
Well, how do
We
you change it?
vote them goddamn preachers out and quit putting them goddamn same motherfuckers back in there. Get their ass out. Demand it. But you can't do that when you believe in a white God. You can't overthrow.
I'm following you on some of the things.
Oh,
You
church
can't
believing in
overthrow it.
But look though, Clint, let me say it right quick. Clint.
Talk to me.
Donovan said, I mean, this is like 15 minutes ago now. You know what I'm saying? But we don't got to go on so much. Donovan said, how you gonna change it if you say that white guy? You know, I want black people to get it now. I want, like, boy, this time, this grassroots, right?
So let me ask you this here, man. Well, this is what I want to ask. Is this election one we got to get right now?
We ain't gonna get it.
Is this one we got to get right?
We ain't gonna get it.
I think this.
We ain't gonna get it.
I think this. In order to keep us, I think if Trump get in office, and in the way our people do not like this motherfucker, it's gonna keep you on toes. Just like in the street, when you don't like a nigga, what you doing? You stay ready.
You on point.
You stay ready. You're not gonna let this motherfucker get too close to you, right? With Trump and all, you gonna do the same thing, right?
You right. You right.
With Biden, now what you gonna do? Are we good now?
You gonna rock it
That's
sweet.
my man. He
Gonna
do the
rock it
legend
sweet.
slide.
What if he don't get in? Is y'all worried about anything happening? Like a race war or anything?
Who
If
gonna
Trump
get in?
don't get in.
I've
I'm
been
not
hearing
worried
that.
about that.
Yeah.
I've been hearing.
I
I've
mean-
been
I'm gonna be
hearing-
off.
nah,
I'm gonna be
nah,
off
nah.
November the 4th.
I've been
I'm
hearing
taking
that.
that day off.
Okay.
I'm
So
taking
you gonna be in
November.
the house?
I'm gonna be at the house. I'm not gonna be out moving around. You know.
Oh, if he don't get in.
Yeah.
Either way,
What you think?
this
we got
thing is
to-
either way.
Oh, okay.
This thing is either way. It ain't if Trump lose or if Trump win. Either way, because you got the left that are so driven on getting this man, and it ain't become a man. It's not become a man. You talking about that 1%? That's them folks.
That's the damn Democrat. Why you bullshitting, yeah?
That's that 1%. Them the motherfuckers that want Trump out. Because
Right.
But see, this the thing. Now let's look at. I'm gonna go a little. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. And if it's too complicated, we won't stay on it long.
Oh no, please, brother.
Yeah, well, you know,
Preach,
I'm gonna just leave it
please.
like that. Okay. When Trump and China, the U.S. and China, there is a serious currency war going on that could topple the U.S. dollar. Now, how did that happen? How can that happen? The U.S. dollar is connected to oil. Any oil that's floating around the world is tagged to the U.S. dollar. China is getting in the game. Now, China is saying, put your goddamn money to this goddamn yen. The yuan.
The yen.
It's a yen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And we'll float your oil on this right here. The Iraq War. Saddam Hussein. You know why they came and got that boy? That boy took his currency, he took his oil off the US dollar and put it on the euro. And then he said to the world, I'm getting better return on the euro than I am on the dollar. 2 weeks
We
later,
gotta stop that motherfucker.
2 weeks later, they bombed the hell out of him.
We gotta stop that
And they ain't let
motherfucker.
him
When you
back
trying to
up.
fuck that with that money,
That motherfucker. He said, this shit, y'all better get off that goddamn dollar.
Clint.
And
somebody did go through
and that's where we're back at today with China. It ain't about goddamn them sending them little goddamn trinkets over here and talking about TikTok and all that shit like that. That ain't got a goddamn thing to do with it. That's a distraction.
The distraction.
These motherfuckers, it's a currency war. China is sitting on a $40 trillion slush fund set aside only for domestic purposes. The law won't even allow them to take it outside of China. So when you talk about recessions and the economy falling and all like that, them motherfuckers won't even notice nothing like that.
That's why
The
Trump can't stand
average,
the motherfucker, boy.
not the average, 97% of urban Chinese got more than 2 apartments.
97.
97. In 30 years,
Damn.
Get deep on that number.
in 30 years,
That's
they
mean.
have brought over 300 million people out of poverty. That's more than the U.S. population.
That communism, no. What's that?
They
communism?
say that's coming. That motherfucker capitalism. Shit, I don't give a damn
They
what
call it communism, but
they
it's
call
capitalism.
that. Pure.
Why you bullshit? I guess it
$40
is. ain't it?
trillion in a slush fund. Any motherfucker try to sink the world economy, go ahead. We good.
I don't think about that though, Clint. Yeah, I get it.
Now, the currency war. If the U.S. Now, what they talking about doing? See, the reason Pelosi and the Secretary of Treasury having problems with this stimulus thing. What happened the first stimulus? Okay, you know, a lot of folks had problems getting the check to them for whatever reason. It was complicated, real complex. Ain't never had it shot that so much at one time. You know what they gonna do this time? They gonna put it directly on your phone. It's coming to your app.
Like China.
Everybody got it in the morning. That's the sticky. See, they going around the bank.
Oh, they finna cut that
They
motherfucking
cutting the middleman out.
God damn, these motherfuckers trying to get
Trump cutting the middleman out.
and bring the American government more money.
Trump he cutting the middleman out. The
Hey,
bank.
boy, that nigga hell of a businessman.
And
boy.
them the motherfuckers that was holding up the checks.
The bank.
The banks.
Hey man,
Them, I know people saying they calling the bank. Bank got
change
that.
shit with this.
Yes, sir.
We can change
We
shit
can
with
change
this.
it.
We can change racism.
Yes,
We can
sir.
change a lot of shit with this, boy.
Over in the morning.
But we can overcome that shit.
In the morning.
Because racism is
It's
a mindset.
economics.
Oh, wait, what dog gotta say?
Don't sell your soul.
It ain't selling the soul, brother.
No,
It's regaining your soul.
Exactly.
It's getting
I'm
your
bringing
soul
it
back.
back.
No, it ain't.
This is my shit.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Hey,
I'm getting my shit back.
I'm
Goddamn
getting
it.
into a smoke and mirror, dog.
Motherfucker, you
Bring
done had it
that
for
motherfucker
500
back.
You
years.
looking at a
you
smoke
been having
and mirror,
553 years.
I want it back.
I want it back.
Get through to you.
I want it back.
dog. Nah.
But look though. That's why y'all keep cutting me off.
Go preach.
553 years. How long it's been? They had that white guy up there.
Never
400 years of that, we were slaves.
Mhm.
Brainwashed. That the white man was so superior over us. The white man not like this in England. Not like that in Africa. But, Clint, I don't got so hype with you, boy.
Come on.
Hey, look,
with me.
I don't
Come
got
on
hype
with
with
me.
Clint.
Come on with me. Come on with me. Goddamn, we'll cool off with this $50 bill my man dropped in.
Hey, look.
That's a
I
game
want
changer.
it. I want everybody to change now. But think about how long we've been brainwashed that the white man has been over us. It's not gonna happen as long as I'm living. It's not gonna happen. Click.
Okay, go.
It took too long for us to get. We've been out of slavery 153 years.
Mm-hmm.
We was enslaved 400.
Mm-hmm.
They just took chains off of us. We still in slavery. They just took chains off of us 153 years because we still think we gotta do shit for them.
Yeah.
They
We
set the
still
standard.
got them as.
We
Yeah.
let them set the standard.
But this is the grassroots though, bro. Right now it's the grassroots. We on the way up.
I agree with you.
But see, we can't get nobody in there and start handing us shit and set us back another goddamn 100 years.
It'll be another welfare program.
It'll be another welfare program.
Free is the
We
money.
can't do that, bro. We got to get the wolf in there so we can watch this motherfucker, man.
Drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp. So you don't want nothing free.
I mean,
free
I
the
want,
most
no.
constant-
Ho.
Free is
We
the
want to
most
be
constant
fair.
word.
Ho. Ain't shit that they give us. This platinum plan. If they give us all that, ain't nothing free.
Ain't nothing free about it.
Because
They
our
give you
investment
shit.
was 400 years of slavery.
We deserve
Damn right, we earned that.
We earned every bit of that goddamn money. Ain't shit free.
I agree with you.
Now,
But I'm well versed right now. I'm sorry. I'm well versed. I'm sweating. I'm
wanna
preaching.
show it off.
I'm showing off. Yeah, I'm well versed right. I've been studying
Don't stop.
non-stop.
Don't
3 o'clock
stop,
in the
bro.
morning every day.
don't stop, brother. Don't stop. Don't stop. I got your cool out coming.
Well,
There's
well
an
versed.
option, bro. If you don't want to vote for Biden, listen to me. I know you don't want to vote for Trump.
I ain't voting Trump.
I know that. I know that. But there's an option. Robert F. Smith. You know him?
Is he on the ballot?
You can write him in. Robert F. Smith is the richest black person in America. I'm gonna wait till my man get back before I talk like that. I'm gonna let him.
You want him to hit back.
I want him to hear about it. He
Well,
earned it.
He
I'm gonna let
earned
him go
it.
cool
I got
off.
you cool out coming.
I got it
You know
cool.
what I mean?
He let me
He had to go cool out.
He had to
He
go cool off.
You know what I mean? Blood pressure
So,
shot up.
you know, you asked the question, how do we get our black people
How do we change it?
change it? Well, you know, a lot has changed due to the internet. The internet has changed a whole lot.
In a bad way, though, right?
No,
Oh,
both
you saying-
going and coming, going and coming,
Okay.
Pros and cons.
going and coming. I hear if you listen to the media, especially when they say something about worst in history or worst in American since America, they might say it one time, but the next time they report on it, they done switch that shit like in modern history or in the last 50 years, because when they say something, people are already on the internet researching it,
Fact check.
fact checking it. And see, that's going across the whole board. Science, astronomy. Astronomy is so, they are reporting stuff now that they have never reported. And they knew it. But so many people now can go in and dig up shit, and you ain't got to have no doctorate degree. You can pull up.
It's there for you.
You know what they said? They said that there are 40 billion planets in the universe
Find the more
And they said 10% of them are Earthlite. And they got a sun,
They do.
they got water,
That's true.
they got oxygen.
They true. That's true.
4 billion planets in this goddamn universe.
And you know what? Before the internet, we just had the what? Mars,
Mhm.
that little
Mhm.
shit they told
That's
you.
it.
That was it in the textbook.
That's it.
And you didn't
You had
go
to
no
go
further
with
than that.
no
You had to
further.
go with
That's
it.
it.
You
You know what I
trapped.
mean?
That's it.
Your knowledge was trapped.
That is true.
You couldn't go no further.
They told you.
Your knowledge was trapped.
They told you Africa was full of jungles
Yes,
and
they
AIDS.
did.
And goddamn, that's what you believe.
And that white man over there just goddamn having a ball.
Having a goddamn field day because you don't got your black ass off and over there.
And don't want to go back.
And got you where
Yeah,
you don't
we
want to go back.
wanna
Don't wanna go back.
yeah.
Got you where you,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The white man did a number on me because I did not want to go over there. I thought that, hey, look, ain't no way. It's too hot for me.
And I ain't gonna fall in no
And
quicksand.
boy, ain't no, I'm sitting, look, man, I ain't going over there, man. Ain't no peace over there.
ain't no peace over there.
Peace over there.
see,
Hey,
why
look,
we ain't getting pizza though?
And it is. It's gonna be some peace over
But
there.
see, when I was
motherfucker.
young, I'm thinking, look, man, look at that motherfucker. That little young boy got a fly goddamn
Uh-huh.
fly in his ear. Man, I ain't fuck that. I want down.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Ain't no goddamn
But see, the
peace
white
over
man,
there.
they tricked you.
They tricked me.
I had a partner.
Was the liberal.
I had a partner in school. He was pro-black like hell. He said, "Man, they got y'all thinking Africa so fucked up." He said, "Them kids probably thinking that, hey, it's peace over here." He said, "I hate to be over there with y'all." motherfuckers."
Y'all can't even drive without a goddamn somebody pulling up beside you and say, get out the car.
Right.
Bang, bang.
Right.
And it ain't a white man. It's your own goddamn kind.
But see,
That's true.
Let me tell you something about this black on black shit. And this Black Lives Matter. Black lives do matter.
always have, always will.
But we don't think that.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you something now, Clint. Now you ain't making no friends, but when you talking, you don't know. Hey,
Black
I got
Lives
the meter
Matter.
on you. I got the meter on you now. Hey, you talking good about Trump. You talking about God down here in the Bible Belt.
Uh-oh.
Now you on Black Lives Matter ass.
Explain it to him, Clint.
But
Black lives matter. But we don't think so.
We mean the black folks.
Black folk don't think they matter. There was a 10-year period. The FBI put out a report. There was a 10-year period. And I think it kind of like came out of the 80s into the 90s when the dope thing on the street was real heavy, crack, pushing a lot of shit like that.
Crackhead.
Motherfucker looking for territory. Get off my turf and all that shit. There was a 10-year period.
white man too.
We killed 500,000 blacks. We killed 500,000 blacks over stupid shit in a 10-year period. That's an average of 50,000 a year.
And
We killed each other.
what was the cause of that? What you think led to that?
Starter coach.
Because we
Jordans.
don't love each other, brother. On the dope
1 and 2, right?
Dope ain't got shit to do with that.
Uh-oh.
Jordans ain't got nothing to do with that. Gear, whatever gear you got on ain't got nothing to do with that.
Talk. Y'all can't
Drip.
see me. Y'all can't see me.
Oh, they see money.
Hey,
Well, see, that's survival
they
mode,
see.
brother. You can't blame that on nobody when you're in survival mode. When you're in survival mode, you trying to feed your family.
So
you
what
trying to do
era you talking about? Give me your era.
80s, 90s.
89.
Hey,
Okay.
When
But
that
Clint,
happened, when that happened,
That's when Ronald Reagan pumped all that
Reagan
cocaine.
numbers.
I run Contra.
That's right.
I run Contra.
That's right.
That's what it was.
That's
So
right.
Clint, you can't
Nigga was getting.
blame the black man.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, a black man got to take responsibility for something.
No.
I didn't say
You
you
don't
didn't.
ever blame the puppet. You blame the puppeteer. You blame the motherfucker pulling the strings. You blame the motherfucker who shake the jaw.
Ching, 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 ching. Now, let me
You
add
might
to
wanna
that.
shake jaw.
Let me add to that.
See, that right there
Let
tells
me say
me
this.
why you feel the way you feel about
No.
the 94 crime bill.
Let me say this.
But
Let me say
get
this.
back to it. I'm ready, but yeah, I'll just get back to it.
It's not our fault, but it's our responsibility.
Okay, I can go for that.
We have a responsibility
Right.
to correct this shit.
It's a choice.
Right.
It's our responsibility
to correct
Call
it.
a
to
choice.
correct it.
I call it a choice.
But
You can
but
call
but,
it that.
but we was in survival mode when we had to use that crack.
We stay in survival mode. We in survival mode
You know what
right
I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we had to sell that crack. That was
Survival.
straight survival mode. We had no choice now.
We
The
was
human,
wild mode when we
the
got
human
dropped
race,
out there.
the human race is always in
Tell you
survival
what,
mode.
Yeah, we was wild. We was dropped out.
Listen, every day that you wake up and your stomach say, "Feed me," that's survival mode.
Yeah.
Don't go that deep.
That don't. I mean, it's just that simple. But when you are denied
Yeah, but
certain things, inalienable rights as a human being, survival mode goes into nitro.
yeah, you're right. So you keep answering my question every time I get ready to say something.
I know. I don't seen your kind too many times, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
But see though, Donovan, that might have sounded a little
Sound like Trump, didn't
disrespectful, a little in the belt, but Donovan, boy, you trying to fit a kind right now though, Donovan. And I know, Donovan, I talked to you.
What kind is that?
I know you deeper than what you. Hey, look, Donovan, I walked out here use better, bro. I heard you say this. Well, I'm still voting for Biden. I'm still voting.
I said I wouldn't Biden.
Oh,
Clint,
back,
Clint, you gotta tell him
back
about
that.
Robert.
Back
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Back to that. I know it was something. Thank you.
Yeah.
You heard of Robert F. Smith?
Never heard of him.
Robert F. Smith is the richest black person in America.
Wow. How the hell I never heard of him?
Robert F. Smith is worth $6 billion.
What'd he do?
Hold on, his money ain't reported then.
Every bit of it. That's why they can say he own. Yeah, he worth $6 billion.
What'd he do, Clint?
He is he's got his own financial firm.
Okay.
He got his own investment firm. That's worth over $50 billion. This brother, last year, the graduating class at Morehouse College, it was a 2008.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah, when you seen him.
I remember him when he said Mohawk College when he
I
started
remember
paying.
that.
Oh, he started paying everybody that money. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he do again? I do remember that.
He paid off all the
All the loans and shit, yeah.
student
Oh,
loans.
yeah.
Yeah, he paid off student loan.
He paid off all the student loan for that class. He said, "This is my class."
He went there. Did he go?
No, he didn't go there.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't go there. He went to I forget where he went, but he got his MBA out of Columbia, one of those big time prestigious business schools where you get well connected. Well connected.
They don't show this nigga money.
Shit, ask for his net worth.
Okay, there you go. 5.2. Yeah.
Nigga eat,
Damn.
ain't he?
God damn.
This brother is pushing reparations.
You look like Tyler
Oh, he
Perry.
is.
He pushing. He got a program.
okay.
He got a plan.
He can pay it.
It's 2%, and he said all institutions that have benefited from slavery need to give back 2% of their net. And he pointed his example at the banking industry.
Lord
And
in London.
he said that alone will bring in an annual of almost $20 billion to the black community. Now, listen, brothers, I just gave you the numbers of what we got after we pay our taxes. Do we really need that? I mean, it's symbolic, but do we really need it? The state of Georgia got $80 billion. South Carolina got $25
Do
billion.
we need it, Clint?
I'm not saying we shouldn't take it.
Yeah, I'm finna say
not
now.
saying
Yeah.
I'm not
We
saying
can't
we
let him
like
have
to
that money, boy.
Yeah, we can't have enough of that. But I'm saying, while we sitting around, see, waiting on something like that puts you in a.
Right. You don't want to get complacent. Sit back, wait on that money.
Yeah. You
Okay, I
ready
see what
to
you're
say.
saying. But when that money come, I want every goddamn
See-
dime of it.
Every fucking diamond. But see, I would rather we already be in motion. That way,
Yeah.
It's
we
just
don't.
extra.
It's just extra.
That's a bonus.
It's just
Yeah.
extra.
That's a bonus. I would rather we already be in motion.
I
Me
feel
too,
you.
Clint.
Robert
I feel
F.
you.
Smith. That's who you want to write in, brother. Do your research on him. That
I'm
brother-
about to, boy. I'm finna go
Yes,
deep
sir.
on that
Do your
motherfucker.
research.
I remember him
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
paid.
That's
Right
the only
in.
thing I know about me is that
He
Morehouse shit.
said he
though.
pushing reparations.
He
I'm
pushing
with it. I'm with
reparations. So you
can-
anybody
so write
pushing
him- you can write him
reparations.
in.
You can write him in. You can write his name in. You can write Robert F. Smith in. This brother,
That's
you
what I
just
might
seen
do.
it, $5.2 billion of his own money.
That's his money.
That's his money.
Net worth.
That's his money. That's his money.
Why
And check this out. He's a part of that, the Giving Pledge, whatever that thing Bill Gates started. So in his lifetime, he's committed to. He has pledged to give away half of his
Money.
half of it.
And
It's
guess
at,
what?
it's 2.5 now. We don't know what it be. It's young man. Hell, it might be at
It's
10 billion
5.2.
in about 8 years. It might be about 10 billion.
Where he get his money from though? Because
He's
not
got a
on
financial firm.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not on the forefront of the billionaires. They don't talk about him a lot. Like, I mean, nobody. I mean, I don't think we knew was that Morehouse shit.
Well, see, he
like that.
well, see, he's not like
He ain't no
Oprah.
Elon Musk or no.
yeah, he don't. You don't see him on the cover of magazines and stuff like that.
Jordan.
He don't have to be. He just do his shit.
Right, that's good.
Just do what he do.
That's how Trump was to '86. But anyway, I don't went deep on Trump, man. Super deep.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Keep going.
we'll leave it alone. But don't
So-
forget this though. Black people did like Trump before that political shit.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
They go all
But
over that city.
I went
It
back
was
and
hip-hop.
seen why they
All
liked
that.
him.
Yeah.
Cool nigga.
Yeah, they wasn't doing nothing but having fun then.
Right.
Yeah,
Got down to business.
But when he
When they
had
got to business.
when he
Black
had to
Donald Trump.
represent as a nation,
Y'all know who
People
Trump?
don't like
Y'all know who Trump? Who he took his cue from? Y'all remember H. Ross Perot?
Yeah.
Big ears. Ross Perot, big ears.
Ross Perot. I remember Ross Perot.
Ross was a billionaire, wasn't
Ross was billionaire. That's where Trump got his cue from. H. Ross Perot went on primetime television. He went up against the Cosby Show. Cosby Show #1 thing on television then. H. Ross Perot went up on television. He said, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna turn this country around. H. Ross Perot said, I'm raising your taxes. Percentage here, and had the chart. He said, but right here, it's leveling off. And then we'll see a surplus in the economy. We'll see a surplus in our debt. It's going to push our debt down. He's going to raise taxes to push the debt down. And that's going to make everything go jet.
Yeah. But you got to struggle for a minute.
It wasn't no struggle.
I mean, raising
well-
taxes can't hurt people.
Yeah, it can, but I mean, when you talk about,
you know what?
yeah, I mean, it ain't like,
what
it-
group or class of people he
the
was trying to?
Everybody- he said everybody
Well,
gonna get it.
no, yeah, I'm thinking
Everybody gonna get it.
The way in order to lower the deficit, it would have to be everybody.
Everybody gonna get in on it. Yeah, everybody gonna get in on it. And I forget what his percentage was, anything like that. But he was the #1 watch show that night. Now, what does that say? That says the American people want you to explain to them what you're doing. Don't give us no sound bites. Them little goddamn side bits from the last show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sound bite.
boy, explain to me what the fuck you finna do, man.
Let me know what you
Playing
can do.
highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play.
I approve this message. What message? I ain't heard no goddamn message. You gave a message?
Right.
My name is Joe Biden. And I approve this message.
Yep.
Who won the last debate?
Trump.
I'm asking.
I'm gonna tell you.
I already know what you were gonna say.
Oh, no. I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't even see it.
Who won the first?
I watched it.
Hell, the first one was a goddamn circus show.
Yeah. First was sir.
Trump won the second one because I work third shift, and so you know I'm like checking the news to see what what they gonna say, and shit never come up. I'm like, goddamn, what happened? I thought the debate was last night. I'm still checking every news source I got on my phone. I said, damn, I thought the debate was last night. The motherfucker was. But Trump whoops that motherfucker ass so bad,
They don't
the
put it on
media,
there, though.
the media didn't even want
They
to
don't
talk
put it
about
out
it.
there.
They didn't even want to talk about it.
Which brings me to my next
Oh
thing.
Lord! How you feel? How you feel like Trump whooped him? Because he
'Cause the
overtalked him, wouldn't let him talk.
Not the
Is
second one.
that whooping?
He done the first.
That motherfucker
The
don't
first-
need to talk.
You don't know what the
That
fuck he
mother-
talking about.
That motherfucker don't need to talk.
You know what the fuck he talking
You
about.
know that motherfucker did.
What he do?
In 1973, this motherfucker Joe Biden stood up on the U.S. Senate floor and said segregation should not be forced on every state. Every state ought to have a choice whether they want black kids and white kids to go to school together.
Think that crack a chain?
No, that cracker ain't changed.
Think it changed?
You can't.
No, that cracker ain't changed.
You can't
Because he
change the
came
way.
up in the 80s.
He came up with that
He
shit.
came up in the 80s and walked that goddamn crime bill straight up to Bill Clinton's desk.
And Clint,
I got wrote it with my own hands.
lock them niggas up.
Yeah. And Clint, I got.
And in 2020,
Trump get him out of
he
there.
said, God damn, if you don't know nothing about Democrat, you ain't black. If you ain't voted for, goddamn, what the fuck?
I don't
this-
understand how you can vote for somebody like that though, Doug.
And y'all saying
See,
Trump is,
hold on.
and y'all saying Trump spit in your face? That's motherfucker writing policy. Trump just
This
make a
motherfucker pissing
statement.
in your face.
Trump just make a statement that you can interpret any kind of way. This motherfucker got a pen.
He writing it on
He
paper.
writing it. It's documented.
So let me.
What is all the heads?
It's documented. And he's making it law.
He's making it long.
So let me ask you this: how do you feel like when he wrote that 94 crime bill, walked it up?
I would have, I should have, if I would have walked that motherfucker.
Let me
Go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead.
When he wrote that bill and gave it to
You say he wrote it.
He wrote it.
He wrote it.
He wrote it.
Clint,
And
let him
that-
finish,
and
Clint.
that's what
You still saying that shit? You ain't gonna try to deny it? Cover it up? God damn.
you gonna let me talk?
Let him
You
finish,
act
Clint.
just like Trump. You act just like Trump.
You know
Let
what?
him finish,
You act just like Trump.
You know why? You know
Like
why?
Trump.
You know why me and Trump get along? Because we resent.
Get it out.
Capitalism.
Get it out.
I ain't gonna say it.
Get it
Go
out.
ahead. Go ahead.
Get
You
it
go
out.
preach.
Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead, Doug.
Let him know. Let him
Do your
know,
thing.
Doug.
Do your thing.
Let's go back to 1984.
94.
84.
Okay, my
84.
bad.
We're
Go on.
going 84.
Okay.
When Ronald Reagan pumped all that cocaine in.
Pump that dope in here.
Into the black community.
Right.
10 years later, they said, man, we got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Joe Biden need to write a bill.
Mm.
We need to figure out how we're going to straighten this up. Joe Biden, all he got is a pen and a piece of paper. That's all he got. And he looking at the situation from 200,000 feet up. He ain't even coming down. You gotta clean up Anderson Road all across the United States.
That's real.
Anderson Road. You remember Anderson Road?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Fantasy Island.
Okay.
I was in
So we
Fantasy
gotta stop this all over the United States. Yeah, they call them super predators. Yeah, he wrote the big overcharged or gave over sentence anybody who got caught with crack cocaine. He said if you had enough crack the size of a quarter,
Yeah.
5 years.
Mandatory. Judge ain't got shit to do with it.
Judge, hey, it's on a page.
Mandatory.
That's terrible.
Okay.
It is.
That is terrible.
But he got to do something about it.
But it's his job.
Mm.
It's just like that man in there. He got to make this stuff sound good. He got to do his job. He got to make it do it right. Okay, so he wrote the bill. He turned it in. They
He
presented
just
it,
pressed
and it paid.
record and
Well, if he messed around and hit pause, it's fucked up.
You right.
So this was his job. That's what he had to do. Now, was it right or wrong? It wasn't the best choice, but I want to put it back on the people who already know. When you picked up that quarter piece of crack cocaine, you already know now it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. You know, if you get caught with this quarter, you doing fine. Nobody ain't got nothing to say about that.
No. I got
Wait.
plenty to say.
Come on,
shit.
get it in.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we were just letting you.
Yeah, let you finish.
Get your.
Okay.
Get
Let
your.
me say.
Let you finish throwing up.
Go ahead, Clint, your show.
Ain't having diarrhea over here.
Hold on, let it finish.
Now he's back on the stool again, goddamn.
when,
Go ahead.
when you got that quarter, a piece in your pocket, you know what the consequences is. Then give it to me. Tell me since I'm over here shitting over. Come on.
Again,
Come on.
let's go back to survival mode.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's all it is. That's all
They
it
can't
is.
help
Hold,
it.
stop right there. Stop right there.
Nah, I
Why?
can't take a shit now.
What?
Okay.
No, hold your bowels. Hold your bowels. You got
I get Modium.
you got a quarter of this shit in your pocket, or you got the unemployment office down here.
I done ran out. White man won't give me no
Hold
job.
up, hold up.
I'm just asking now.
Hold up,
I'm
hold
just
up.
asking.
Hold up. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Based on-
$225 a week?
Versus
Versus-
$25 off this quarter spoon.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not fair,
A
brother.
few hours.
It's not fair, man. I'm
That's
not gonna
not
take
fair.
that socialism. That's socialism,
That's not
Donovan.
fair. That's
That
not
is
fair.
socialism.
Yeah, 225 ain't gonna.
That's not fair.
Donovan.
You know what? You know what?
What's fair?
Hey, check this out. You talking about the unemployment?
fair?
You talking about the unemployment office?
What was
But
it?
I got laid
don't
off.
know.
I got laid off in
What,
2008 when the economy fell down, right? The real estate boom.
2008.
Yeah,
2008 was tough.
Yeah, it was
rough.
tough. Okay,
It was
I got laid off.
Yeah, I lost
You know,
business.
you know how much Barack gave from the federal standpoint?
How much?
$50 a week.
So does that get
$50. You got an extra $50, and that lasted for 2 years.
so that warrants picking up?
I'm not warning. I'm just comparing apples to apples.
Come on, get your shit out now.
How much them motherfuckers get this time? That stimulus?
What Lindsey Graham say?
600.
600 a week.
What Lindsey Graham say?
I don't know what he said, but goddamn, it
He
didn't
said
stop them
not o-
paychecks.
Not over my dead body where they get another
Fuck
600.
Lindsay. I'm ready.
Lindsay
for that bitch
can't
to go.
stop a goddamn thing.
We need to get him out of there.
Lindsay can't stop that.
Need to get him out of there too.
Cause that shit coming straight to your phone. They just getting the banks out the way. Or at least letting them motherfuckers think they gonna get their palm greased some kind of way. Trump put an extra $600. Man, you had folks that was doing shit under the table, putting that goddamn money on the side, and in goddamn 90 days, they had $10,000 set.
What brought that though? What brought that? Let's be real. What brought that?
Virus?
Okay. So then
What?
Trump ain't got shit to do with that.
Bullshit.
That was coming
Hold up.
regardless who
No,
was
it
gonna-
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Why
no,
they
it
came
wasn't.
out then?
No, it wasn't.
It's
Barack
all up in
didn't
the
do it.
house.
Barack didn't
That's,
do it.
that's
It
controlled
wasn't
by
no
the
virus.
Democratic Party.
It wasn't no bar. It wasn't.
No,
it wasn't
no,
virus
that-
when Barack was in there.
It didn't have to be goddamn. It was worse than the virus. This shit was just as international as the virus. Motherfucker that had no bread, no money, no income. I lost a job I was on for 20 years. 20
When, in
years.
2008?
Yes, sir.
Well, I agree with you on that 2008.
I had been on
That's
that.
an economic disaster. Ain't
That's
it?
an economic
It was.
disaster.
It was.
I was a supervisor.
It was.
They told me we can't do it's out of our hands.
It was. 2008 was rough. I agree with you.
That was international. Now, didn't have no deaths like the virus is causing, but it still affected the market, and the market drives everything. And that's why Trump is saying this virus, we still can't stop the engine.
You can't. You can't. I
The-
agree
the-
with you.
it's
on
got
that.
to keep.
But Biden said he want to stop it though,
No, you
bro.
can't. You can't stop it. You can't
But
stop it.
if you vote for Biden, get him in here, you gonna stop it.
Hail Mary. You keep telling me I'm voting for Biden.
No. I'm not telling you shit. But if you vote for Biden,
it
I'm not voting
appeals.
for Trump though. I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm voting for my man,
the Green Party.
Richard.
Robert L.
Robert F.
Yeah,
Smith. Robert F. Smith. All right, all right,
Yeah,
bravo,
man.
baby.
I'm putting his name in that motherfucker.
Write his name in there and put it out there. Spread the word.
I'm putting it on social media.
Yes, sir. Social
Yeah,
media.
man.
Robert
Yes,
F.
sir.
President.
Yes, sir.
I can
Yeah.
go for that. I ain't opposed
That
to that.
motherfucker pushing reparations.
I
That,
ain't,
Yeah.
I ain't
Hey.
opposed to
I'm
that.
telling you,
Hey, ho.
That
But I'm
Green
opposed
Party
to Trump though.
push reparations too,
Hey, no.
and they on the ballot.
I believe we got somewhere with Donovan today.
No.
I believe we got somewhere with Donovan today,
We
boy.
already thought I was coming in as a Biden voter. I'm not a Trump voter. I'm voting Trump out.
Okay. I
I'm
mean,
I'm voting Trump
it's
out.
got no
a
problem
lot
with
of people that, yeah, I ain't got no problem with that.
that's
It's a lot of people
that's
can't
what-
get past that racist
That's my
shit.
vote. He can't get my vote.
that's
And-
cool.
And it's only like one
But
thing
see, brother,
for most
brother-
people that
But see, bro, this is the thing. When we leave here, you for Trump, I'm for Biden. Hypothetically. But when we come out of here, what's good for District
Us.
25?
Yeah, right. Us.
Us. We got 2 liquor stores, 5 gas stations, and 3 hotels right there in a half a square mile with Mike and Jack.
Ain't none of
Where
them
you,
black on.
where you be posted up at.
Yeah.
Ain't none
All
of them
black dollar. Only thing right there getting black dollar is a used tire shop and y'all washing cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the dugout whenever it open back
That's
up.
real.
That's real.
That's real.
Real.
That's real.
But can you imagine how much money is flowing right there? Just right there, brother. I ain't even talking about going
right there.
I ain't talking about going up on House Road. I ain't talking about going to Nickertown.
It's a
I ain't talking
lot
about
of
going.
money.
Who your
flowing
House
right there.
representative for District 25?
Leola Robinson.
Who she running against?
Nobody.
Yeah, she got 2 other people she running against.
Bro.
But
let me tell you,
how
see,
do we get to her?
District 25 is a single member district.
How do we get to her though to change that though?
Threaten that spot. Or
Yeah, vote.
no.
No, because
No.
I think it's better what he said.
You pad a
Right.
You pad
Right.
a pocket.
Campaign contribution, baby.
Right.
Contribution.
You right.
You pad a pocket.
You can keep her in there.
You damn right, Patty.
Pad her pockets though. You can keep her in
Pat
there,
them
but
up,
take her a
man.
couple dollars and tell
Damn
her,
right, you Patty.
hey, look, the black community tired of these Indians over here running this shit.
Don't even come like that. Don't come like that, baby.
How we gonna come?
We're gonna create our own infrastructure institute where we gonna attract like-minded people like us
Minority.
that's got some paper. We're gonna reach out and start with these vacant buildings. Ain't nothing going on. We're gonna put a cash register in them. And we're gonna start one spot after another spot after another spot after another spot.
Let me ask you this though, Clint.
Because it can't happen on a now what she can do in a resourceful way, let us know where there are certain things that we can tap into because it might be some benefits because of that distressed area.
Do we charge her for the area being distressed though?
No,
I'm not saying. I'm asking the question.
no.
So we don't charge her for that.
No, we don't.
And we continue to vote for her because the vote coming up now.
Well, see, brother,
She on the docket.
okay, she on the docket. But see, we haven't kept their feet to the cold.
You right. You right about it.
We ain't.
And that's something
You right about it.
We ain't.
black folk, we can't stick to nothing. You see what I'm saying? We can't stick to nothing, you know what I'm saying? Once it's like we got like a short attention span.
Yeah.
We on to something else.
We on to something else.
We on to something else.
We got her in there, boom. She gonna look out for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Been enough 8
yeah.
years.
She gonna look out for us.
She done got lax and everything. And
She
ain't
gonna
doing
look
nothing.
out. And I'm not saying she's not down there.
I'm not saying she's not working.
I had a personal conversation with her, and she chairs 2 committees in Columbia. Our senator for that area is Carl Allen.
Right.
Not a representative. So,
Carl Allen is the
District
senator.
senator.
Yeah. Good man. Good man. And we'll talk to you.
we were supposed to have him on the show one time. It fell through. I forgot what
Yeah.
happened.
He'll talk to you. But again, brothers and sisters out in podcast land, we have got to get into campaign contribution mode. And we have to, these issues that seem to be personal, if it's not educational, privilege, if it's not economic, then let's not deal with it.
But you asking a lot.
Let's leave that alone. And let's try to get the economics straight now.
So basically,
All that
saying, fuck what Trump's saying and how you
We gotta get
offended.
past it.
Look at the job he doing.
You working, you bringing in, man, folks, goddamn, the automobile industry, BMW, I'm told, not BMW, I take that back, it was somebody else. But one of these big automobile makers around here, I heard that goddamn, them motherfuckers got to make so many cars so fast and so hot, they not even doing drug tests no more. They ain't even doing background check no more. They just saying, if you got 2 legs and 2 arms, 2 eyes,
We need you on the
we got-
clock.
come on and get it.
Come on, here.
In Michigan, 90,000 auto workers in Michigan, that would normally be Democratic. They say they going Republican. You know, because they don't want to shut down. The last shutdown fucked them up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They hurt them bad.
They
So
said
they go,
we with it.
we're going Republican because we want to continue to work.
We want to continue.
We want to
work.
continue to feed our families.
Check this
Continue
out.
to eat.
Let me give you a little simple example. Bill Clinton set up all these damn NAFTA, these trade things going. Not all of them, but NAFTA is his most popular one.
It was bad though.
Yeah, Richard Nixon did China, and China's been goddamn grinding it up in here. Okay. Look how common sense this is. Trump said, Ford, GM, and Chrysler, y'all got all them plants down in Mexico, and you got them in all these other places, and you shipping this shit back over here for free.
Fuck you.
You gotta pay.
Is that a good policy, brother?
Is that not a good policy?
Listen to me.
Is that yeah and nay?
It is. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me say this.
Let the people
Really hear.
hear without you jumping into something else. God damn it.
No, I'm going
Okay,
right
go
along
ahead.
with you.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Trump, from policy standpoint,
Business.
he have done some shit. He done some good shit. He have done some things. You know what I'm saying? He done gave like $255 million to HBCUs and all that stuff.
That's a 10-year contract thing.
He done done that. He done done that. You know what I'm saying? But he'll drum it up like I saved the HBCU. He ain't saved shit.
He
Yes, he
saved
did.
them from coming back
Dumb
every
motherfucker.
year.
Nah.
Yeah.
He saved them from coming back every year.
But
As we speak right now.
how often have they got denied though?
Obama just started doing that, right?
No.
What?
Obama did.
Obama started
Obama?
giving the HBCU.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
He did.
They were already getting it.
What did
It didn't
Obama
originate
do?
with him.
Obama.
Obama started that.
No, he
I
didn't.
know.
No,
I just looked the shit
no, he didn't originate that. They've always been getting it. It's just that
But what I'm
they
saying-
have, what Trump has done is he's given them a long-term deal.
Right.
They were having to come
Do I
back
ain't gotta
every
see your
year.
black ass.
Right.
Yeah, every year.
Oh, okay.
And so,
So-
what that did was it made the HBCUs commit to whatever party was in the White House.
Ah.
You see what I'm saying? So Trump said, look here, y'all ain't gonna be no beggars.
Yeah.
He said, y'all gonna be no beggars.
We'll go get
He
you.
gonna
gonna,
get you
he gonna
the
10-year deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Go
Like I
handle
said,
your business.
Trump
See you in
has
10.
done
Yeah.
some good stuff.
See you in 10.
Yeah, I see you in 10.
See you in
He
10.
has done good stuff.
So when Ford, GM, Chrysler want to send all that shit back over here, and not only them, but the wash machines and the dryers and the refrigerators and all that shit, you want to send all that shit back over here for free. China want to drop their shit over here for free.
You gotta pay.
You know,
You
I
got
was
to fucking pay.
Hell, I was ordering some shit from China, and them motherfucker was undercutting the radar, saying that I was ordering toys. Toys.
Sex toys at that. That's
No.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Them motherfuckers, I was ordering makeup for women. I was selling makeup. Them motherfuckers had on the receipt toys. Toys get in for free.
Told you, for free.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Toys get in for free.
None of it.
And Trump has put, that's the real wall we need to be thinking about. Not that thing down there by Tijuana. We need to be thinking about that real wall of currency, that real wall of economics. What happened, you got the Mexicans coming up here, and then you got the Guatemalans, the Hondurans, the Nicaraguans coming into Mexico. They looking for a better wage right there. Mexican coming here looking for a better wage. And here we is, the Negroes here, citizens,
White man.
supposed to be goddamn getting the best of what's going on, and goddamn we getting cut out the deal. The best thing Trump could have did was check Mexico. That's the best. Look at here. We got to stop fighting everybody else goddamn fight.
Right.
If you ain't black, you ain't my goddamn fight.
Right.
My fight is for black.
Right.
Mexico-
You got your country, nigga.
You got yours.
They don't
Chinese,
brainwash
you got yours. Jamaicans.
Fuck the. I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah. England, motherfucker. This is for black. If you ain't black, goddamn it, don't step up here. I can't do shit for you. Native American, you know what Barack Obama did? That son of a bitch. For
But you really
every
pissing off
year,
motherfuckers too, though.
every year for 4 years, that son of a bitch invited 530 Native American Indian chiefs to the White House.
What's wrong with that, though, Clint?
He said, what y'all want?
But this was a
What was
reason
he
they
supposed
land, though, wasn't though? I mean,
What was he supposed to
Yeah. Okay. He ain't goddamn Native American. He ain't invite nobody. He ain't invite none of us up
that's
there.
what you're saying.
How many? 2, 1?
Who was gonna go?
530 Native American Indian chiefs got invited to the White House every year for 4 years to give them what they want. What y'all want? That motherfucker in here, HBCUs, struggling, trying to survive, trying to send our children to school.
They make it show up every year.
Some of the schools losing their accreditation, and this motherfucker want you to beg every year, son of a bitch.
He just cussed Obama out, by the way.
Yeah,
Cuss Obama
exactly.
out.
Yeah. But
Exactly.
Do I need to repeat it?
let me say this.
You don't have to
Let me
take
say
their word
this.
for it, cuz.
I know.
Let me say
I know
this.
that. I ain't.
Clint, I fuck with
that.
you, but you got some good knowledge in your head.
You do.
But I ain't perfect on it. I'm still rough around the edge.
I just want to let the record be known, because me and Clint been high-fiving and jumping around.
Mm-hmm.
When Clint get talk shit about God and Obama, I'm not you know what I mean? I'm not with him. I want that to be known. You know what I'm saying? You my man.
Now that's
And
another.
that's cool.
That's another thing for the media. But Clint, like you said,
That's cool.
you
How about the white guy?
I'm 100% with him on that shit.
Yeah, I'm with him on that.
I'm 100% with
So,
him.
bro,
Clint did say
fuck
this though one
Obama.
time.
So Clinton said, "Fuck Obama,
Fuck
Right.
the church.
Keep
fuck
the
the
meat up.
church,
Well, let me put it this way.
Fuck the church.
Let me say, organized religion.
organized religion, baby.
Organized
fuck
religion.
Obama, fuck
Organized religion.
Organized religion.
organized religion, and the white guy and
Biden.
going for Trump.
Biden.
Fuck Biden.
And he did say
said, man,
God
hey.
ain't coming back.
No.
No, you ain't said that.
But you know what? Your timing. He was talking about
listen.
timing.
I
I'm
be
talking about
listening.
timing.
You remember?
How
Yeah.
we want things done, right now. And,
You said God ain't coming back? No,
He
no.
said that.
Let's go ahead and clean that up.
Yeah,
you said that?
and you said, look, I can't let you get away with that because my mama might be listening.
Oh, he said on the show.
oh,
He said on the show.
I don't know the show.
He going back. He
God
said back.
ain't coming back.
Hey, but
He
I want
didn't come back.
My shit. Are you still standing on that
Yeah, he's still standing on it.
He didn't come back that night. He ain't
Oh.
come back, and he ain't come back tonight either.
Hey, I got
goddamn.
something I want to say.
Hey, Clint.
Yeah,
I'm 13 chapters into Revelations. So you saying that,
he ain't come
you
back.
finna...
He ain't
No,
come
no,
back.
He double down on
yeah,
it.
yeah, no, he coming back.
Let
Hey,
Jonathan.
hey, but let me ask you
Let me
Yeah.
say this.
No.
Let me say this
Hold
on
what
religion.
you got. Hold what you got.
Let me
Okay.
say it right
Hey,
quick.
I want to ask something about this though. You said something about this on another show. You said Jackie Robinson kind of he messed things up.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
by integrating.
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to the major league.
Yeah, that's a good
okay.
point.
So number one, hindsight 2020.
Mhm.
Okay, so now we have an opportunity to fix that now. Okay, and what I mean by is, let's just start with Zion Williams. If he'd went to HBCU, I mean the ball was going number one regardless.
Regardless.
Okay,
You're right.
Okay, so now
You're
you got Deion down here in what, Mississippi State, Jackson State.
Yeah.
It's turning around.
Our black parents out there, if you got kids, send them to these HBCUs.
Amen, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you won't need Trump giving all this money.
You won't need no president.
Because
You won't need them. You right.
Because we can do this ourselves.
Amen, brother.
Okay? See what I'm saying?
Amen.
And you know who I say need to send their kids to HBCU? LeBron James.
Yes.
And Dwayne Wade. Dwayne
Yes.
Wade, if you want to get some more favor, you want to get some
We
favor
don't
with
need
me.
Dwayne Wade's son.
The other
Not
one.
the other one. You know what I'm talking about. Send y'all, hey, look, them two boys gonna get a shot in the NBA.
Regardless.
Regardless.
You know what I'm saying?
What's to my man,
And-
Greg Anthony? His son playing for who? North Carolina?
North
or something?
Carolina. North Carolina.
They say he gonna be a number 1, number 2 pick.
Yeah.
You one and done anyway.
But see,
Exactly.
going forward, LeBron and Dwayne Wade need to send their kids to HBCU. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, LeBron, he out here You know he.
I'm gonna see you and raise you $1.
What you got? What you got?
Them former athletes, Wade, Barkley, them boys need to be athletic directors at these HBCUs. They need to be over these conferences.
They need to get in there.
That's how you draw.
But Clint,
That's where the revenue gonna come from.
53 years, we at the bottom ground right now.
We in the first quarter.
We in the first fucking
We in
quarter.
the first quarter. We really ain't. We in the first
It's
quarter.
coming though.
You are.
I'm sorry though, Clint. You won't see it, but go ahead and stand on your soapbox and
You
scream
know
all
what?
your shit, but you won't see it.
You know what? A black man became president of the
You gotta
United
see that.
States of America
You gotta see that.
2 times. You know what that said? In the most racist country.
Most racist motherfucking country.
You know what that means? All things are possible, baby.
You think you can see that?
Hell
You
yeah.
gonna be able to see that?
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Cause see, I eat right.
Oh, you gonna be around a while.
I eat right.
You gonna be around a while then. That's
I
what
don't
you
eat
said.
meat. I don't eat meat. I'm gonna be around a while. And the science on meat is what they've the societies that they study. Hell, them motherfuckers live to be 250 years. Now I drink a little liquor.
With your coffee.
Yeah, with my coffee. I bump it up a little bit.
Bump it up.
But the thing is this. I keep a clean liver and my kidneys stay clean. So everything, all the toxins, they flow out. I use the bathroom regularly. That alone, just using the bathroom regularly, twice a day if you're healthy. Twice a day if you're healthy. You adding 40 years to your life. 40 years.
Oh, my bad.
I'm taking boy out mine.
40.
I can go goddamn 3 days without taking shit.
You can't do that.
Nah, you gotta drink.
Struggling.
Something, eat something green.
You got to put some vegetables in there.
Got
Some
to put
high
vegetables.
fiber
Hey,
food.
You ain't got enough fiber in your diet.
You got enough fiber in there.
You ain't got enough fiber in your diet.
But yeah, brother, I expect to see some things because we were talking about the internet. I don't know if you were in here when we were saying that. The internet is the game changer. It's making a lot of information that we didn't have access to instantly.
That's true.
Like Cub was saying, you know, we only had the textbook. And what they gave us is all we had. For how many years? Years.
I see.
Now you send a child home with a textbook, they compare that shit to the internet, they go back to schools and teach you.
Understand this now. Understand this now. I'm gonna say this and I ain't gonna get deep on it. But I'm well versed on it. The internet, they control what you see.
Yeah, they do. They know what you're looking at.
Don't forget, hold on. That's just last week. Biden's son making deals over there. to
Them
make
the
Joe
email.
Biden- Right.
Them email.
But what Twitter and Facebook do?
Blocked it.
But what they let you see though? They see
Right.
every black man getting shot, don't you?
Yeah.
They let
all
you
that.
see every goddamn
Yeah.
one of them niggas getting shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they might
but
agree.
but some that's against Joe Biden,
Yeah.
they block the URL.
Motherfucker talking about
Yeah.
tell
So-
that man I got $1 billion I'm gonna take back to the United States if he don't fire that attorney general.
Right.
Now don't that sound like quid pro quo?
See, that's why the 1% won't.
Don't that sound like quid pro quo?
We'll talk later.
We'll talk.
Me
We'll
and
talk.
me and Donovan talk later.
Don't that sound like quid pro quo? But now you gonna tell Trump, you did a quid pro quo by telling that man to investigate to see what them Biden done, and I'll release this military stuff. And what's a campaign contribution? What's a campaign promise? Quid pro quo. You vote for me, I promise to do this. I promise to do this, you vote for me. Is that not quid pro quo?
Right.
I mean, we get so docile in our moment of I got that. This is my man. This is my man. This is my woman. This is my woman. We got to be better than that. We got to be bigger than that if we're gonna change our situation.
Right.
Emotionally, we can't be that connected. I'm not emotionally connected to Trump. I'm looking at numbers.
Yeah, you're looking at numbers, but you don't look
I
at
don't
equality and
I don't
humanity.
give a damn about
That's
Trump calling me
Yeah,
whatever.
you don't. But everybody
No.
else do.
Then
Let me
they
ask
need
you
to
this,
stop.
though. Let's
Then
go
they
to
need to
something else.
stop.
We're not talking about that. Let me ask you something else.
Yeah.
On another show, you said this. You said we maybe shouldn't have fought for civil rights.
Mm-hmm.
What do you suggest? In hindsight, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you suggest we should have fought for?
We shouldn't have fought for nothing because according to the U.S. Department of Commerce, we were already living better than white folks. We didn't know it because they kept projecting something to us
Is their standard?
as their standard.
Okay.
So we
See,
didn't
I say
understand
this.
that.
I say this too. That's the problem. We have accepted their standard as the standard.
As the standard, right?
They're
right.
not the ball. They're not the measure stick.
Yeah.
They shooting down.
That's just like Master P went in there and told him when he took C Murder. You think cause you white, you right.
No,
Give us that money. Hey, what we owe you? He wrote the check. He coming with me.
he mine.
That's what he told him.
But that white guy, what you said,
That white God.
And that's
they
true.
fucked us up.
That white
They
Jesus.
fucked us
That-
up.
that-
You
That
want
white
some shit?
Jesus.
You want some shit?
That white Jesus.
So
You know.
White Jesus and slavery. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all the
it's
same.
the same.
Yeah, I won't
Same
argue
thing.
that. I won't argue that.
Same.
so fella, we got the our time is drawing now.
We went long.
Hey,
We went
look.
extra.
Oh man, I
Hey, look,
appreciate
Clint.
it. Yeah.
When you
Man.
get to packing shit up and
But-
putting it in bags and shit.
He ready to roll.
Yeah, look at me getting shit together. Look
He
at me.
already, he already
Look,
my man.
He already slashed his neck.
Well, I
Hey,
tell you what.
look, hey, look, he
Hey.
went out there. You see when he went to the house, he went and
but
crunked the
listen,
car.
hey, let me tell you something.
Listen, we
He
got
one hell
all
of a engineer because I didn't cough like I thought I was gonna cough.
Hey,
He
listen.
got something in these damn microphones.
So check this out, y'all. Before we get out of here, hey, both of y'all, you know, for somebody who's undecided about who they want to vote for, y'all go ahead, bring it home. Bring it, whatever you want to leave people with. You know what I'm saying? Because this been one hell of a show, jam packed with information. So you know, with y'all being our guests, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just hey.
The man, here's the guest. Hell, I'm one of y'all.
Hey, look,
Hey,
he
hey,
family.
hey,
He
hey,
family.
Come on,
hey,
man.
I'm a two-timer. I'm a two-timer. But
You
I'm
quick two-timer too.
Yeah,
Quick, you came back quick.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your outro, and cause I ain't got a whole lot to say.
I don't either.
I got a little bit to say. I just got a little bit.
I'm gonna just say this. You said it was any undecided voters out there.
And undecided vote or whatever.
Write
thing that
in.
You want to lay on.
Write in Robert F. Smith. Write in Robert F. Smith. And I said it last time in the name Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Write in Robert F. Smith.
And you got anything else, you know?
I'm
you
done.
want to lay on them?
I can't convince him. I can't convince him to
he
do
done
Trump.
gave it all to him.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah.
It ain't
That ain't gonna happen.
Hey, I'm gonna second that.
So
Robert.
before you do Biden, Robert F. Smith, what you saying?
Do your research on Robert F. Smith. He got a better plan for us than Joe Biden or any president in the last 25
Better than Trump
years.
sound like.
Unless Trump come through with this platinum,
Right. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna second that Robert F. Smith.
thank you.
My vote is not for Trump. My vote is to vote Trump out. I can't see it. All this economics, all this dollars. Man, I ain't with all that. And I got one thing I want to say, man. I lost a good friend Tuesday, Vince Workman. Hey, man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in
Good
peace,
dude,
bro.
man. Good dude.
Rest in peace.
Good dude.
Well, hey, y'all already know. Hey, let me say this first before I get out of here. These young men gave us $150. Y'all need to goddamn.
Yeah, y'all need to come on.
follow suit.
$5, $10, Cash App. Cash App makes it where you ain't got no reason why you shouldn't be.
Right,
Drive-
man.
driving some money
Support
this
us
way.
like these men. Hey, and you already know if you got any topics or anything you want to hear us speak on, hit us at talkerstalk165@gmail. Talkers Talk Podcast on IG, Talkers Talk 1 on Twitter, Talkers Talk on Facebook.
We out. That's some good
That was
shit.
good.
though.
That was good. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. I already didn't want to come up here because you're a tough out.
You too fast.
Cause you know what I'm saying, you bring it. You bring it. I ain't mad at you. You bring it.
You know,
But
it's
I want to
see,
hear
I
you.
respect your
But this the
knowledge.
thing.
Yeah, I do.
But see, this is the thing.
I
You
just
know,
got
we-
to
we
tell
got-
you.
2 hours.
Now we put all the cards on the table. Now we know what we gotta
Yeah,
do.
that's what.
We know what we gotta do. We got to come together. We got to bring our money together. We got to put
What
some
was that?
dollars
What?
together.
We gonna pay with that? Or what?
No, paying,
Oh, we can.
I'm paying for what he paying for.
Oh, okay. 240.
Yeah. This week.
Why don't we
I'm
just
finna
put 10 apiece after that and go back to how it
Okay.
is?
Yeah, and go back to how it is.
Yeah,
I'm finna pay.
there go mine.